Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the fascinating world of rare coins, where even the smallest piece of change can turn into a life-changing treasure. Today, we uncover the story of the ultra-rare 1983 United Kingdom 20 pence Elizabeth coin without a mint mark, one of the most mysterious and valuable coins to ever leave the Royal Mint. To truly appreciate this coin, we must go back in time. The 20 pence coin was introduced in 1982 as part of a bold step in modernizing Britain's decimal currency system. The design was carefully chosen to represent both practicality and national pride. By 1983, the coin had already become familiar in everyday use. But hidden in that year's production was a version so rare that collectors today consider it a masterpiece, the 1983 coin without a mint mark. The mint mark is a tiny detail, often overlooked by the casual spender, but it is a stamp of identity. It tells the story of where and when a coin was struck. Without it, the coin becomes an anomaly, something different, something rare. And in the collecting world, rarity is everything. On the obverse side of this coin is the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, reflecting her enduring reign. On the reverse, the crown Tudor rose shines as a symbol of strength and tradition. But it is the absence of the mint mark that makes this coin stand out from the millions of others minted at the time. Why was this coin created without a mint mark? Some say it was an error at the mint, an oversight that slipped into circulation unnoticed. Others believe it may have been a test strike that should never have been released to the public. Whatever the origin, its rarity is undeniable, and its story continues to captivate coin enthusiasts around the world. The demand for this coin is immense. Collectors spend years hunting for it, scouring auctions, coin shops, and even pocket change in the hope of uncovering one of these elusive pieces. Because of this demand, its value has only continued to climb, making it one of the most desirable 20 pence coins of all time. At present, the 1983 no mint mark 20 pence coin has been valued by collectors at extraordinary prices. Depending on its condition, it can range anywhere from $3,000 to $5,500. But if the coin is found in excellent, uncirculated condition, its maximum value can soar as high as $7,000. Think about that for a moment. A small coin worth only 20 pence at face value now worth thousands of dollars. That transformation is what makes coin collecting so exciting, and it is why coins like this capture the imagination of people everywhere. The real question many ask is whether it is truly that valuable. And the answer is simple: yes, it is. Not only because of its rarity, but also because of its historical context. Coins from the early years of decimalization are already significant, and when combined with a minting anomaly, they become legendary. Imagine the pride of holding one in your hand, knowing that it represents a mistake-turned-miracle, a coin that slipped through unnoticed only to later become a sought-after treasure. That is the beauty of the 1983 no mint mark 20 pence. Collectors are not only motivated by value but also by the stories coins tell. This coin tells a story of history, of error, of survival, and of discovery. It represents the idea that something so ordinary can hide extraordinary worth. If you were to find this coin today, you would face a choice: sell it immediately for thousands of dollars or keep it as an investment for the future. And the truth is, both choices are rewarding. Selling it today guarantees a life-changing profit. Holding it ensures that as time passes, its rarity will only make it more valuable. The world of rare coins is one of constant surprises. Every collector knows the thrill of checking their change, knowing that at any moment, they could come across something priceless. The 1983 no mint mark 20 pence is one of those discoveries that remind us why this hobby is filled with excitement. Sealed, preserved, and professionally graded, this coin will always command its highest value. Collectors are willing to pay more for pieces that are certified and protected, and that is how the maximum value is reached. Ladies and gentlemen, the ultra-rare 1983 20 pence Elizabeth coin without a mint mark is more than just valuable, it is extraordinary. Its history, its mystery, and its rarity combine to make it one of the crown jewels of modern British coinage. Whether you are a seasoned collector or someone just beginning, this coin should inspire you. It proves that treasures still exist in the most unexpected places. It reminds us that history often hides in plain sight, waiting for someone with the right eye to uncover it. So keep searching, keep collecting, and never underestimate the power of a small coin. Because one day, you too may hold the ultra-rare 1983 no-mint-mark 20 pence, a coin worth thousands of dollars, and a story worth sharing with the world. Next up, exploring the ultra-rare United Kingdom 20 pence coin from the year 1984 without a mint mark, a piece that has intrigued collectors for decades. The 20 pence was first introduced in 1982, marking an important step in modern British currency. By 1984, this coin had become part of daily life across the country. But hidden among the millions of ordinary pieces lies a variation that stands apart, the one without a mint mark. For those who may not know, a mint mark is a small identifying feature used by the Royal Mint to show where and when a coin was struck. Its absence instantly raises eyebrows, because it means something unusual happened in production. And with coins, unusual always means rare, and rare always means valuable. The 1984 no-mint mark coin carries the classic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, capturing her timeless reign. On the reverse, you find the crown Tudor rose, one of the most enduring symbols of British heritage. But it is what is missing, those tiny letters beneath, that transforms it from an everyday piece into a collector's treasure. Coins like this are never made in great numbers. Some slip through during trial runs or minting errors, and only a handful ever survive circulation. That scarcity is exactly what turns a 20 pence coin into a prize worth thousands of dollars. Imagine holding in your palm something millions of people overlook every day, but for collectors, it becomes the missing piece of their collection. That is the magic of the 1984 no-mint mark 20 pence. Now let's talk about its market presence. Right now, a well-preserved example of this coin has been valued by collectors in the range of $2,000 to $4,500 depending on its grade. In absolutely exceptional condition, prices can climb as high as $6,000. This is remarkable for a coin that once bought you only a fraction of a meal. But the story does not end with today's value. Over time, coins like this often increase in worth. As more collectors enter the hobby and as fewer of these rare coins are found, the competition only grows. That means in the future, this coin could realistically reach values close to $8,000 or even beyond. The idea that something so small can hold such power is thrilling. You may not find gold or diamonds in your pocket change, but you could discover a coin like this, which is every bit as valuable in the eyes of collectors. Think about the legacy attached to it as well. Queen Elizabeth II's coins are already iconic, but those with unusual variations stand as permanent markers in history. The 1984 no-mint mark coin is not just money, it is heritage, art, and rarity rolled into one. When you come across such a coin, you're not only holding metal, you're holding opportunity. That opportunity could mean selling it for thousands of dollars today, or holding on to it and watching it appreciate in value tomorrow. Both paths lead to reward. Collectors across the world keep their eyes on British coinage because of these rare anomalies. And the 1984 edition without a mint mark is one of the examples that keeps the excitement alive. The market for rare coins is unlike any other. It blends history, art, and finance. A collector doesn't just pay for the coin itself. They pay for the story, the rarity, the mystery. And the 1984 20 pence without a mint mark delivers all three in abundance. At this moment, if you were to sell one, you could realistically achieve a maximum of around $6,000 depending on its condition and the demand at auction. That is already an incredible return on something that started life as simple pocket change. And as time continues, the value can only rise higher. With each passing year, collectors will pay more to secure it, and that is where the true potential of this coin lies. The future value could easily surprise us, making this coin not only a collectible but also an investment. So, ladies and gentlemen, never underestimate what might be hiding in your old jars of change or tucked away in drawers. Because one of those coins could be this ultra-rare 1984 no-mint mark 20 pence, a piece of history worth thousands of dollars and a treasure that reminds us all that the smallest things can sometimes carry the greatest value. Next up, The ultra-rare United Kingdom 20 pence Elizabeth coin from 1987 without a mint mark. To understand its importance, let's take a step back. The 20 pence coin was first introduced in 1982 to modernize Britain's currency system and make transactions smoother. It quickly became a standard part of daily life, circulating widely across shops, markets, and households. By 1987, the coin was firmly established in everyday use, yet among those millions of pieces, a mysterious variety emerged, the version with no mint mark. The mint mark may seem like a tiny detail, but in coinage, it is everything. It tells collectors where and when the coin was produced. Its absence is a mistake, an oversight, or in some cases a deliberate test run. Whatever the cause, when a coin leaves the Royal Mint without it, that coin instantly becomes rare. And the 1987 no mint mark 20 pence is one such treasure. On the front of the coin is the dignified portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, capturing her enduring reign during the late 20th century. On the back is the crown Tudor rose, an emblem of unity and heritage. These designs were already iconic, but the missing mint mark is what sets this coin apart from the rest. Why was it made? That's part of the intrigue. Some believe a small batch was struck during production trials and mistakenly entered circulation. Others think it was a rare error overlooked in quality checks. Whatever the origin, the result is the same, a coin that is highly desirable to collectors and investors alike. Now comes the question of demand. How many people actually want to buy it? The truth is, demand far outweighs supply. There are thousands of coin enthusiasts in the United Kingdom alone, and even more across the globe, who would love to add this coin to their collection. Because of its rarity, only a handful of collectors will ever hold it, and that competition is what drives the value higher and higher. At the current time, the 1987 no mint mark 20 pence is considered a prize piece. In auctions and private sales, collectors are willing to pay anywhere between $2,500 and $5,500 depending on its condition. A well-preserved coin in excellent grade has the potential to reach even higher. The maximum value it has been estimated to achieve today is around $7,000. And remember, this is just its value right now. Coins like these do not lose importance as years go by, they gain it. With Queen Elizabeth II's reign now recorded in history, coins bearing her portrait will only grow more iconic. The rarer the coin, the more powerful the demand. That means the 1987 no mint mark 20 pence has every chance of climbing to values beyond $8,000 or more in the future. Its value is not low, and it is certainly not ordinary. This is a coin whose worth is recognized across the collector's world. And every year, more people join the hobby of coin collecting, which increases the pool of buyers chasing the same small group of rare coins. That competition is what guarantees that coins like this will always remain valuable. Think about the journey of this coin. Struck in the late 1980s, during a period of modern growth in Britain, it circulated quietly through daily transactions. Yet while millions were spent, only a tiny few were different, marked by their missing mint mark. Those rare survivors are the reason why today, decades later, collectors are willing to pay thousands of dollars to secure one. Every collector dreams of discovering such a piece. The idea that something as small as a 20 pence coin could be worth more than a luxury vacation, a brand new laptop, or even months of rent is what makes this field so exciting. The 1987 no mint mark coin is proof that the treasures of history can be found in the most ordinary of places. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine holding a coin that once bought you just a bar of chocolate but is now worth thousands. That is the reality of this rare 20 pence. It represents not only money but also heritage, artistry, and the thrill of rarity. This coin is not just a collectible, it is an investment. Every passing year only adds to its story, and every collector who secures one holds a piece of British history that will never be repeated. The Royal Mint does not plan these accidents, which makes each surviving coin unique and unrepeatable. The current demand is strong, the future outlook is even stronger, and the potential value is incredible. To answer the question, its value is not low at all. It is high, and it can go even higher. So, if you ever come across a 1987 20 pence without a mint mark, treat it like gold. Because in the world of coin collecting, This tiny treasure has the power to deliver thousands of dollars, unforgettable pride, and a legacy that only grows brighter with time. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why the 1987 mintmark 20 pence stands tall as one of the great rarities of British coinage. It is more than money, it is a hidden fortune waiting to be discovered. Next up, the ultra-rare 1990 United Kingdom 20 pence Elizabeth coin without a mintmark. This coin is not just a small piece of metal, it is a rare historical treasure that carries value far beyond its original purpose. The 20 pence coin was first introduced in 1982 to modernize Britain's currency and make transactions more convenient. By 1990, the coin was already an established part of everyday life. Millions were minted and circulated across the country. But somewhere in the minting process, a rare variation appeared, the version without a mintmark. That missing detail transformed this coin into something extraordinary. A mintmark is more than just a symbol. It confirms where and when the coin was produced. When it is missing, the coin becomes different from all others. And in the world of numismatics, differences create rarity, and rarity creates value. On one side of the coin is the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, representing her strong and stable reign. On the reverse is the crown Tudor rose, a timeless emblem of British heritage. Yet what truly matters here is what you do not see. The absence of the mintmark, which makes this coin highly desirable to collectors around the world. Its history is tied not only to currency reform but also to the culture of coin production at the Royal Mint. Mistakes, oversights, or special trial runs were never meant to reach the public, but when they do, they become legends. The 1990 mintmark 20 pence is one of those legends. Now let us talk about value. At present, collectors are willing to pay thousands of dollars to secure one of these rare examples. Depending on condition, these coins can fetch anywhere from $2,800 to $5,000 in the marketplace. And if you hold one in superb condition, sealed and preserved, its value can rise even higher, reaching a maximum of around $7,500. Where can you buy such a treasure? Rare coins like this are often found in specialized auctions, online collector platforms, and reputable numismatic dealers. They do not appear every day, but when they do, they attract fierce competition from bidders. That competition is proof of the strong demand for coins like this. And where can you sell it? If you are lucky enough to own one, the best places are auction houses, professional coin dealers, or trusted online platforms dedicated to rare coins. Serious collectors are always searching for such pieces, and they will pay the price to add it to their collections. The question arises, should you keep it or sell it? The answer depends on your perspective. Right now, the value is already impressive. But in the future, it could be even more. The demand for rare British coins only increases with time, and Queen Elizabeth II's legacy will continue to grow in importance. Holding on to it could mean an even greater reward later. If you do choose to keep it, sealing it is the best way to ensure maximum value. Professional grading and protective casing prevent damage, preserve its condition, and guarantee authenticity. Collectors pay more for coins that are well kept, and sealing ensures your coin remains in the best possible state for the future. Imagine turning a small 20 pence coin into thousands of dollars, all because of one tiny missing mark. That is the excitement that fuels coin collecting. It is not just about money, it is about the thrill of discovery, the pride of ownership, and the connection to history. The 1990 mintmark 20 pence coin is proof that extraordinary treasures can hide in the most ordinary of places. Millions of coins pass through hands unnoticed every day, but only a rare few carry the potential to change your fortune. Every collector dreams of finding one of these, and those who own it already know the pride it brings. You are not just holding a coin, you are holding a story, a symbol, and a legacy. Its value is high, and its potential is even higher. Collectors across the globe recognize its worth, and the competition to buy it is only growing stronger. This is not the kind of coin that fades into the background. It is one that stands out, shines, and demands attention. Ladies and gentlemen, if you come across this 1990 mintmark 20 pence coin, treat it with the respect it deserves. Keep it safe, preserve it, and know that you are holding something that represents both history and fortune. Whether you choose to sell it today for thousands or hold it for the future when its value rises even further, the decision will always work in your favor. Because coins like this are timeless treasures, and their worth only grows with age. So, let this inspire you to check your old coins carefully, because you never know when a rare piece like this could be waiting in your collection. The 1990 mintmark 20 pence is more than just currency. It is a hidden fortune, a collector's dream, and a lasting reminder that the smallest things often hold the greatest value. Next up, the ultra-rare United Kingdom 20 pence Elizabeth coin from 1995 without a mintmark, a coin that has become a legend among collectors. The 20 pence coin was first introduced in 1982, designed to make the British currency system more practical and efficient. By 1995, the coin was already a trusted part of daily life across the United Kingdom. Millions of people used it every day for shopping, travel, and ordinary transactions. Yet, among those millions, a few coins appeared different, those struck without a mintmark. This detail might seem small, but in numismatics, small details make all the difference. A mintmark shows where and when a coin was made. Without it, the coin becomes unique, mysterious, and rare. And rarity is the single most important factor that transforms an ordinary piece of change into a collector's treasure worth thousands of dollars. On one side of this coin rests the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, reflecting her long reign and stability during the 1990s. On the other side sits the crowned Tudor rose, one of the most powerful symbols of British identity. But what sets this coin apart is not what is present, it is what is absent. The missing mintmark gives this coin its incredible status. Why did it happen? Some experts believe it was an error at the Royal Mint, where a small number of coins accidentally slipped through production without the mintmark being applied. Others believe it may have been a test striking that was never intended to circulate. Regardless of the reason, the fact remains, these coins are extremely scarce, and collectors all over the world are determined to own them. The demand for the 1995 no mintmark 20 pence is very real. There are countless collectors, investors, and enthusiasts constantly scanning auctions, coin shops, and private sales, hoping to find this rare piece. And because demand is far greater than supply, the value of this coin continues to grow. So, what about its current value? In today's market, this rare coin has been seen fetching prices from $2,000 to $4,800 depending on its condition. A well-preserved coin can easily reach higher levels, and those in near-perfect quality have touched values of around $6,500. But what about its future? The value of coins like this does not fade with time, it strengthens. The legacy of Queen Elizabeth II only adds to the coin's desirability, and the rarity of the no mintmark variety makes it even more of a treasure. Looking ahead, this coin has the potential to rise in worth, possibly reaching values around $8,000 or more as demand continues to increase. Some people may wonder if it is really that valuable. The answer is yes. The combination of history, rarity, and design makes it stand out as one of the most exciting discoveries of British coinage in the 1990s. Collectors know its worth, and the fierce competition to acquire one is proof of just how valuable it really is. Now comes the question of selling. Where can you sell a coin like this? Rare coins of this level can be sold through professional auction houses, trusted coin dealers, or even online platforms that specialize in numismatics. Each of these places has eager buyers willing to pay top prices for a chance to add this piece to their collections. And if you are lucky enough to already own one, the decision becomes whether to keep it or sell it. Selling today could bring you thousands of dollars immediately, but keeping it, preserving it, and waiting may give you even more in the years ahead. With coins like this, time is on your side. Collectors always recommend protecting coins like these by sealing or grading them professionally. A coin kept in excellent condition always sells for more than one that shows wear. If your coin is protected, it not only holds its beauty but also its maximum market value. Imagine holding in your hand a coin that once had the power to buy a small snack, but now has the power to bring in thousands of dollars. That is the magic of the 1995 no mintmark 20 pence coin. It is a story of transformation, from pocket change to hidden fortune. Every coin tells a story, But rare ones like this tell stories of chance, mystery, and reward. They are reminders that history hides treasures in plain sight, and that sometimes the greatest discoveries come from the smallest details. Ladies and gentlemen, the ultra-rare 1995 20 pence without a mint mark is not just valuable, it is extraordinary. Its rarity ensures that it will always hold its place as a prized collectible, its current value proves it is already a fortune, and its future potential guarantees that its story is only just beginning. So check your coins carefully, because one day you might find this rare treasure in your collection. And if you do, know that you are holding something worth far more than money. You are holding history, rarity, and a prize that can change your life.